All right, Dad, what are we doing?
All right, you tell me you're hearing things that go bump in the night, right?
Yeah, I hear stuff under my house and it sounds like it's in my air vents.
And air vents, and I don't know if it's in your vents. It might be, but it hadn't poked its head up in there.
No, I hadn't seen it.
I think it's probably like using your vent as a highway, maybe. So we went into town today after church, and we bought us a live trap because the one that we had here is down at Grandma and Granddad's house.
Yeah. Now, mindful, this house is how old?
I grew up here.
So
that don't, just because it's old doesn't mean there's critters. I mean, you have a brand new house with critters in it.
Well, I'm the first person that's lived in it in a very long time.
A long time, right? Since they moved down to Twin Eagle, and you're down here. But so we don't know what it is. You think you smelled a skunk one night?
I did smell a skunk.
Okay, you did smell a skunk. So we're going to set up a live trap. There's only one access door, and I think it's closed. I ain't even been around there to see.
I'm not checking it.
Well, you're going to walk around there with me. I'm not going to crawl up in there. We're going to set up a live trap and see if we can catch anything in there. So let's go set it up.
Let's go.
All right, let's walk. We're going to walk around. I'll make sure there's no holes, new holes around that aren't supposed to be there around the edge of the house here. But to my knowledge, there's only one crawl space underneath this thing, and see what's behind this. That looks like it's all sealed up.
Yeah, I think that's sealed.
It's all rock all the way down. Of course, these critters can burrow under stuff. There's no turkey. I think it's a decoy.
I think it's dead.
Your burn barrel's in pretty bad shape too.
Seen better days.
I don't see any holes underneath there. Looks like I need to buy you a rake. You can rake your leaves up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not ever around the back of the house much.
There's a crawl space there. It's all closed up, but that's for what I'll call the add-on part of the house.
Okay.
So, and I don't think they can crawl. Well,
there's a hole.
There's space right there that they
right
could
up
probably get
underneath
in.
It.
So that's possible. So let's see. Here's where I was going to set it. See, you got a crawl space here, but see, it's all closed up. I guess I should have got my spotlight. Not that we're going to see anything. Let me go grab my spotlight.
Okay.
All right, here's an ideal, Jordan. I'll hold the spotlight so you can see, and you can crawl up in there and see if you can see anything.
Yeah, you're real funny.
I don't see any beady little eyes anywhere. Well, I bet if it's anywhere, it's probably around that spot there. Because see, you can see the daylight in there, even with your camera there.
Sure enough.
So if something's crawled in, he's probably right there. But I don't see no poop or anything. That looks like a tuna can right there.
It does.
But I bet if we leave this door open,
something else will crawl in there.
Something else will crawl in there.
We might catch not what we were intending to. We could catch whatever and think it was.
Lou's got a cat, so
we could catch whatever and think it was
crawl
it.
Up and, see, there's plenty of room you could crawl up there.
Yeah, no thanks.
Let's go look around that hole there and make sure if there's any, see if we can see any footprints or anything. I've heard of people putting flour out and
see footprints
in it. But it's hard to see in all them leaves and stuff.
And it's not like it's hard dirt anyway to where.
No, where it would leave.
Yeah.
But that something could sure enough crawl in there.
And I don't hear it during the day.
That's probably out from rolling around.
That may, yeah.
I don't know whether to. What do you think? Set the trap right here? That would make sense because
that's the only place that
he's obviously he's not walking in there.
Yeah.
So. Okay. Now I'm no trapper by no means.
We need what was the
the
old show that there was a trapper something or somebody or other that we used to watch? You remember that? It was one of the
he was like Turtle Man or something.
It's something, my trapper somebody,
yeah.
I think.
Now years ago I did help Richard. He did traps way back in high school, and I go with him occasionally trapping coons and stuff.
Well, hey,
but it
we
was
need
it was
him
not
then.
in a live trap.
No.
Yeah, we get him. So we got some delicious Star-Kissed tuna. It's dolphin-free tuna, I think, too.
Oh.
So that's important when you're trapping.
Gotta have the dolphin-free.
Dolphin-free. Now let's see here. So this goes up like such.
Wild caught. We don't want no domestic caught.
No.
Yes. Oh, dolphin safe.
Dolphin safe, yeah, because of the way they catch it.
Soy-free, gluten-free.
So actually, I'm going to set this thing right back here. Let me kind of clear out a little spot. Now the trapping shows I've watched and everything, if you're really out there in the woods, you spray all the stuff like you do deer hunting to cut down the human scent and everything, but this is obviously a domesticated critter of some sort.
I don't think it worries about, if it worried about scent, I don't think it would be coming under my house.
Let me find a stick here. I want to
test it out.
I'll test it out. Make sure. So he's going to walk in there, and he's supposed to. Oh, I'm not set all the way. Why is that locked up? Oh, that right there. We don't want that there because it sure enough won't sit there.
He'll go in and eat all our tuna.
All right, let me show you all how this thing's supposed to work. All right. This little deal opens up like such, and that's spring loaded. You got this little pressure sensitive pad that stays up. It latches the door down. See if it'll all work. All right, it's down. Mr. Critter, who's unknown to us at this time, he goes tromping in there. Oh, look, fresh free tuna. And he steps that. It traps him in. This comes in. Oh no, trying to get out, trying to get out. He can't get out because that's locked in by this little safety latch here. So then, after you get creature to be named later, you can relocate him out to the habitat, in the natural habitat.
What if said creature is a skunk?
Well, skunks have a right to live in another habitat.
How are you gonna get him out is the question.
Way back when, there was a skunk underneath here. I set a live trap up by that door down there. We had the door open for whatever reason. Didn't know what it was. We caught a skunk. And at the time, we had dogs and kennels out here. So any direction to safely dispatch the skunk, the background was buildings, dogs, houses, whatever. So I thought, how am I going to get this skunk out of here where I can do whatever? So I go and get a fishing pole, tie a crankbait on it, I think, something with treble hooks. So I'm standing back and throw it and catch the trap in this.
Oh my God.
And drag it out to where I can safely dispatch the skunk. So that's why originally we were going to put it back up in here. That thought crossed my mind. So I think if he's going to come out and eat anything, we'll put him up here on the concrete. And I guess if you knew for sure it was a skunk, you said you smelled a skunk, you could think ahead and maybe tie a rope to it that went out there.
Not 100% it's a skunk though.
Well, you said it smells like
Well, that's the first time I've smelled a skunk.
If it walks like a skunk, it smells like a skunk.
Well, but what if a skunk came under there and got scared by whatever
lives under there? It could have. He was skunk waddling around trying to find a warm place because it was cold that night.
Yes, it was.
All right, so let's see if I can set this thing up here, and then we'll set it down. This thing's kind of a little sensitive.
Well, if Richard didn't use live traps, what kind of traps did he use?
He used the little traps like they step on and get their legs.
Oh. Well.
And that's a whole art to that.
Maybe we just need him to come and catch this critter for us then.
All right. We got this good tuna.
I don't know if good is the right word.
I'm thinking tuna's... Well, you like tuna, don't you?
No, I do not.
Oh. I'm thinking tuna would be good bait because it smells really good. And I think I mentioned before, but Aunt Lou has what, 2 cats?
2 cats.
2 cats.
One of them was on my balcony this morning.
So there's a good chance that we might get a kitty cat in here.
I don't think said kitty cat would be happy.
No.
So, I thought you were going to eat that for a second.
Well, I guess I could.
No, no.
I don't like all the water in it. But hey, watch this. Watch this. We're going to pour it in here.
Any
fish Mr. Critter, smell it.
That comes out of a can is not for me.
That's pretty good.
No,
You know what's really good? You chop up some pickles and some mayonnaise and mix it in there.
No,
A
thank
good
you.
tuna fish sandwich.
Any fish out of a can. I prefer mine to be freshly caught and
Well, this was freshly caught when it's stuck in a can.
and prepared and not stuck in a can. Nothing against those that like it though.
Well, hey, you can get tuna in a little pouch. Is it?
That's not any better.
Okay, we're gonna save the rest of that. I'm gonna eat this piece right here, though. It's a big old chunk.
Oh, it stinks. I
So,
can smell it.
We've got this thing set here. Jordyn will check this thing in the morning.
Maybe.
And let us know. Well, check it before you go to school. Go to work.
If I have time. We'll see.
And glance out here. Well, you need to in case it's a cat.
Well, I wonder if I can see from,
You should
because
be
that
able
right
to.
there is the dining room
Yeah.
windows.
You should
so
be.
I should be able to
look
just look
out.
out.
And, I mean, if it's a cat, come out and let him out.
Yeah.
And if it's some other critter, we can deal with it tomorrow.
He might not be very
let me know.
happy if it is a cat, though.
Well, he'll get over it. So, we've got it set. We'll see what happens. We got this trap at our local Atwoods. It's $30, but get this. There was a smaller one too, so it was twofers. 2 traps for $30. So we don't know how big this is. A smaller trap might have worked. So, but a big one, I mean, I think that pack rat, we caught a pack rat here earlier in the year.
Yes.
I think he could trip this thing.
Yes.
So
after the pack rat incident,
yeah.
go big or go home.
That's right. So I'm thinking, you said you saw skunk, so there's probably a skunk down there. But there may be a possum or something in there too, hard to say. And it's been cold here in Oklahoma, so they're looking for some place warm. And I got to thinking, we see an armadillo out there occasionally. I don't know armadillos eat like tuna. I mean,
I don't even know what armadillos eat. Bugs?
I think they're bugs and grubs and stuff. They may eat tuna. Not that around here that skunks and possums and stuff eat tuna either, but hey, it smells
Tuna's
good
a
and it's got
delicacy.
good aroma, so we'll see. So we'll see what happens.
To be continued.
5 hours later.
So I decided, I got ready for bed and was like, I'll go check I came into the kitchen to get a drink and I was like, I'll go check the live trap one more time before I go to bed because I can see it out my dining room window. So I'm standing in my dining room. Check out the accent wall back there too, my favorite part. But I'm standing in the dining room and I can see it right out those windows. I've got those 3 big windows and that's what I showed up above the AC unit and stuff outside. So I was like, I'll go check it one last time before I go to bed. And lo and behold, let's show you guys what. Let me try and find the best. Let me turn the light off, and then I'm gonna flip you guys around, and it'll be the best. So, lo and behold, she's not moving at the moment. But lo and behold, there's a little possum in there. I say little, he's really not little. He's actually a pretty good sized possum. So, I just thought I was going to bed. I would really like him to move. He moved, or he was standing right over at the corner of it earlier, and you could see him really well. But I apparently just thought I was gonna go to bed early tonight. I say early, it's not that early, it's like 9 o'clock. But I just thought I was gonna get to go to bed early. Because now, Dad is on his way down here. We're gonna go release a possum. Because there is no guarantee that this is the critter that was getting under my house. He could have just been roaming the area and then decided that, oh look, there's some food in here, and so he decided to partake. So, no guarantees, but we're gonna get him released tonight and set the trap back up, and then maybe we'll catch something else. We shall see. But there is definitely, and he's right there, but you can't really see him because he's behind that plate. Oh, there's his little nose. He just moved. There is definitely a big old critter in there. Oh, he's starting to move around a little bit now, maybe. I'm sure he doesn't appreciate this light being shined all up in his face.
All right, let's go see this critter.
It's cold out here.
It is. Brought your dog.
You brought your little...
I brought my little lamp so
You
we could
brought
see.
a little lamp. I got a bigger light.
I got a big one in the truck too, but I thought we could see him good with that. Come here, Deke. Let's go find this critter. So you think it's a possum?
It is a possum.
It is a possum.
I saw his little nose and everything.
You know, Mother, she was wondering if it's the one, how do we know it's the one under the house? And I was like, well, I don't know that we know that.
Yeah.
So the only way I know is we'll go relocate this guy. And did you just drop something?
We're good.
We'll go relocate this guy and
Set it
set
back
it
up.
again, and we'll see. All right. Oh, there he is.
He's not happy.
He's not happy. There, little possum. Did he eat the tuna before he realized he was trapped?
I'm not sure.
All right. Well, we're gonna relocate him. Good old trap worked good. Okay, here we go. Look in here. Let's sit.
What'd you think of that?
Take a look at this feller. If we were to let him out, the chase would be on.
Well, maybe they play dead.
They don't play dead, they play possum.
Well, yeah. Think he'd bite your finger if you stuck it in there?
Probably would. You know, possums are supposed to be really clean animals. You know, people think they're really grungy.
They
But
sure look grungy.
They're kind of grungy looking, aren't they? You gonna try and pet him?
No. Maybe we can give him to Granddad and that can be his new pet.
Yeah, his new pet. He's got plenty of possums down there, I think.
I still think he needs a monkey. Everybody loves monkeys.
All right. We're gonna put him in here. And we're gonna take him down probably by the lake and let him go. We're down here by the lake. Just up the road, we saw a possum cross the road. So this little fella, he'll have a friend. Maybe, I don't know if this is a boy possum or a girl possum. I didn't look and see, but maybe it's whatever he's not or she's not, and they'll have a buddy. So we're not gonna let Deacon out here. We might roll the window down.
Right there in that water.
Yeah, I don't want a wet dog to take home because he snuggles with me. So, all right, let's take this little light. It's a little brighter. You have to stay in here, Deacon. All right. All righty.
Not you, you're ugly.
He's kind of cute. Let's look at him. He's
Look
not
at them,
snarling
look at them
at you.
claws.
Yeah, look at big old claws and big teeth, and they're diggers. And I guess they eat ticks and stuff too, is what everybody says. Come here, little feller. Now let's see here.
Nothing cute about this thing.
I can do this without him
Coming back at
coming back at us. I'm gonna set that right there. All right. Come on, open up. Okay. I don't know if that's supposed to hold it open. All right, feller.
A little dude.
Go ahead. I think he's kind of playing possum.
Hey.
Maybe. So the door's open.
Go. You're almost there. Keep going.
Hey,
Run
you're
away.
free. Okay, go ahead, go.
Run away. Go find that friend.
He's like, this isn't my house.
Says, where am I? It's like the same thought I have about fish. whenever you catch them and then go release them somewhere else.
Yeah, like at a tournament, you carry them around your lap. Well,
Yeah, and then
they're
you
like,
release them and they're like,
where the heck am I?
"Why?"
He's just wandering through the woods now.
Yeah, I think that's his thought right now.
He's like,
this is not
let's
look
see.
familiar.
He's going, how many turns did I make to where I came from to get back? We should have tagged him, that way we'd known if he'd come back.
Okay with that.
We have an empty trap now. So we're going to take it back, we're going to reset it and see if this is the critter that was under Jordyn's house. And maybe tomorrow I'll go visit her house, go run by the hardware store and buy some spray foam and foam around those inlets.
You know what you could do?
What's that?
Put up a mailbox at the same time.
Well, a critter doesn't care about a mailbox.
Jordyn cares about a mailbox.
All right, let's go reset this thing. Okay. All right, give me a little light here and I'll take our Charlie Starkist tuna.
Deacon, you want some tuna?
Hey, like that. See, he likes it. He's like,
His own butt.
you know, I often wondered, Jordyn, if we could reach our butt, would we lick it?
I would not.
Here, Deke.
Would you?
There you go. Probably not. I would think not, but that's why God gave us arms and hands. Opposable thumbs.
Need some for the critter.
All right, that's all you get. All right, we got this thing rebaited here, and we'll see if there's something here tomorrow, maybe. So, good night, y'all.
Now it's time to go.